Culture. You know, on nights like this, after events like this, you just want to talk to smart people. Dan, take the floor. What was your takeaway today?
Well, let's get to the good stuff in the speech first. Okay, done. Now let's get on to the actual speech, okay? Because there was no good stuff in that thing. I sat there painfully through 2+ hours of that.
I did too.
Begging that he would wrap up, right? So I could watch the 5 and not get screamed at by this guy on TV. But very important, this is critical. I mean this, being serious for a moment. I know I could be sarcastic, but the most damaging political narratives, Pete, for candidates, anyone else, politicians, are ones that they destroy some pre-existing notion you had of who that person was, right? Well, that works in the other direction, too. If you're a failure, and based on the polling, the majority of Americans right now think Biden's a failure, so that's their pre-existing notion now of who he is. What he wanted to do is change that and give a different narrative, okay? It works the other way, too. None of that happened. He did nothing in this speech, nothing. And believe me, I surfed through various social media accounts to see what the blue checkmark brigade on the left is saying, too. You know, there's a couple acolytes kissing his butt because that's what they always do. But everyone else is kind of like, blah, 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 and the whole thing. I mean, think about it. Here's a couple of things. Here's some of the absurdities in the speech. He outperformed expectations. Wait, what?
Yes.
That's like saying, like, this fighter sucks so bad. We expected him to lose 30 seconds in the first round, Pete, and he made it 50. And everybody's taking a victory lap. Like, man, this guy's great. He made it 20 seconds more than we thought. Outperformed expectations. Second, he has no apologies for Afghanistan. Listen, man, you hosted the Patriot Awards in a very touching moment. I sat next to the table, those families who lost the 13 heroes. You know,
yes.
I'd like to apologize for him saying you had no apologies. And one last one before I just throw it back to you. I'm trying to hijack your segment here, but inflation. His answer for inflation was downright hilarious. So inflation is more money printing fewer goods, right? A simple tautology, right?
Yes.
So his answer to that is, here's what we got to do, Pete. Let's print more money in the Build Back Worse plan, and that'll do it. And people are listening to this like, really? So a total failure of a speech.